the director of the Safra Center here, and I'm greeting on behalf of the organizers, namely Ralph Michaels, who's the director of the Max-Planck-Institut for Comparative and International Private Law at Hamburg, and Marietta Auer, who's the director of the Max-Planck-Institut for Legal History and Legal Theory, as well as Roy Kreitner, who is the director of our own Berg Institute for Legal History. So I wanted to thank first and foremost to our guests and the wonderful papers, which I reread yesterday and this morning, and it is going to be an intellectual feast, I promise you, as well as to the commentators. This is, for me, it's really a dream team for engaging with the central question of regarding the investigation of the market. So I'll tell a very, very, very short story. 6 years ago, I think it was, that when Ron Haris, who's one of our presenters, asked me to take on the directorship of the Safra Center, and I started to talk with Roy about what we're going to do together, because if we'll do that together. We started to think about the idea of market, and it was quickly clear that that is the right theme for a center that is supposed to be interdisciplinary for what is called in Tel Aviv University the west side of the campus, namely social sciences and humanities and law, partly because of the famous elephant, that the market is like the elephant, where there are people who specialize in different parts, but there is surprisingly actually no place that kind of brings together the economists and the political scientists and the sociologists and the historians and the psychologists and anthropologists, and which other disciplines did we cover in those 6 years now? And the lawyers to study this together. And it is surprising, partly because the market is, I'm not sure that it's as important and significant to our life in contemporary society, but it is on par in its significance with the state, in which we have political science for the state, and so on and so forth. So the kind of one of the ideas of this 6 years that are going to be ending towards the end of this year was to do that, is to create a platform for that. And we did a lot of activities, and that is not the time to talk about that. But one of the things that came up throughout those years, especially in our discussions with the fellows each year, our wonderful postdocs and docs, and the cohort of this year is here, was the engagement of those disciplines. And it is only befitting to have the last thematical conference that we have on that topic. So the challenge for you guys is to solve the issue. Explain to us how should people think about the market, given its significance to so many perspectives. And now, with my usual low expectations, let's enjoy the 2 days. Thank you.